morning, everybody. Another wonderful chilly day here in Richmond. We are headed to Greater Works to finish up as much as we possibly can. We're going to terminate some SDI cables. We're going to install the wall cat, fish down the cable that we pulled in the front for the 2 instruments and the 2 speakers. And we'll see what else we can do while we're there. So let's go. Alrighty, we are here. As you can see, they've been doing a whole lot of stuff. Got some more lighting, so somebody else had to go up there. We got our stuff up here. So the main thing I'm gonna do is, I really don't want to climb back up there, but what I'm gonna do is at least find a location to pull down and I'm the only one here, so yay. Pull down where the wall cat's gonna go, finish up the terminations back here, hook up those wall plates, and go from there. So let me run my tools in and actually, let's go and see what's in here. All right, terminate that. Looks like they were using my ladder too, so they got a plate up there now. Man, they were just spraying everywhere. So anyway, we're gonna come back down here, re-pull the plates off. I wish they had pulled the plate off before they did that. Oh well. Take these plates out, replace them with the other ones, and then get to going. Do we have lights in here? Yay. All right, let me get my stuff and let's go. All right, I'm not seeing the other ladder, but oh well. Let's get these installed, take these off, and I got another plate, 2 keystone one, and from this paint being on here, I'm probably gonna re-terminate that, because they could have just pulled that off. But, oh well. Let's get to work. All right, we got one down, and I stopped because I still can't reach the yellow cable, the shielded cable that's gonna be for the wall cat up there. I'm sitting here trying to think, what else? Because the blue is for the internet. The yellow is for the wall cat. And then there was another one that was supposed to be, yeah, another blue one is going to be for the remote control, like what we installed at Spring Creek. That's going to go to the other jack up there for if another camera is mounted up there. So, I guess we got to go up in the attic again. Alrighty, we got the other 3 cables. They were bunched up right there, so I'm gonna have to get another blank plate just to put there. But the black low voltage box that wasn't working, I can always put that there, not a big deal. So my termination stuff is in the other bag, so I'm gonna cut that one off, move the white over. So blue is for controlling the camera. Way here. So this is the light blue that goes to control the camera. Dark blue goes to the other cable, which that's what I completely forgot about. When I went up there, I forgot that, kind of just like we did at Spring Creek, that the control comes into the camera, but then it daisy chains off of the camera. So that's why this blue one never got pulled over there. So it's a bundle of it just sitting up there. So both of these are this one is gonna be the remote in to the camera that they already have. The blue is gonna go out to a future one that we are gonna pull in place over here somewhere. So let's finish terminating all the stuff over here, all the SDI cables, hook them up to this plate, put the new plates in place, and then this part is done. Alrighty. Let's install this first one. Man, I'm just excited that this is close to being wrapped up. Well, at least in this part. And then we just got to fish some cables over there, terminate a bunch of other cables, bridge them together. Anyway, let's install this and then finish up all these. I might have to shorten some of these cables because I don't need them to be that long since we're going to be using that now. Alrighty, this part is done. Obviously, I'm going to have to come back and let me show you why. First, like I said, I need to get a plate to cover that up. Then also the jacks it was too tight to try and fish everything in on those plates like that. So I ended up having to put another plate right there. We have the remote control jack, internet, the wall cat, and that's it. Now, because they painted over these before, I'm gonna tape these up. And I'm really concerned about these tabs. So honestly, I might completely take this off and leave it off and put this back. But all these other ones, I'm probably gonna tape off. All my other blank keystones I left at home on my desk. So I'll come back and do that. And this one is not connected because my right angle SDI BNC connector, it didn't fit, and I have a bunch more at home as well too. So the cable for this one is hanging behind. I don't know which one goes to which. So ideally, it doesn't really matter as long as they're labeled. And then I'm gonna have to come back, like I said, to fill these up and put that one back, and then another plate. So now the mission is to move this ladder up, at least fish the wall cat and place it somewhere up there. Obviously that's stone. I don't want to have to go through that at all. Oh, and also because I had to use this other plate down here in my other low voltage box, I need to get another one of those. So I just want to try and cut a hole and then at least fish the cables. Well, it's only gonna be one cable. That's the yellow shielded Cat 5e there, and make sure the hole is big enough. So I'll use this old box just to get a size of it and at least place it there, but I will be back to replace that box with another one. And I guess I shouldn't have thrown the wall cat box away. I'm gonna pull that out and just keep that with me. At least I know where everything is. So on to the front of the sanctuary. So I wanted to go on this side, but that's stone. So most likely it's gonna have to be on this side, because this is also stone. So obviously we're not going through there. So I think this lines up with a closet, so we'll be able to punch through there. And then we just need to find the cable. Now technically there's a closet right behind here, like a pantry. So I could cut a hole through there, drop the cables down, and then put a PVC or a conduit or something like that, like we did at Lebanon, and just put that in a corner, and there's no reason for anybody to really mess with that. And again, it's only one cable. So, and maybe the good thing is that it's yellow. Most people would know that, oh, that's electrical, I can't touch that. So maybe that helps with getting them to leave it alone. All right, now one thing I didn't even notice, which I am so glad that they did. Tell me if y'all notice anything. There are no chandeliers. So now the camera being in the back won't be obstructed. I'm not an architect, but what I've been dealing with a lot are churches with old school kind of layouts and stuff like that, and the old pendants, chandeliers, block cameras, and that's one big issue. We have that as an issue at my church, where we have these lights that are dangling down that are in the way. And honestly, at least at my church, what would make it easier if they just, they're in like sections. If they would just take one section out and shift the lights up one, we would still get the same amount of light, and then we wouldn't have any obstruction. But I like the fact that they did this, and their LEDs, they're gonna last so much longer than regular bulbs that need to be replaced. All right, I was doing good until, yay, there's brick. So I need to see if there's a way I can find a line up from where I'm at right now in here, so that I don't have to punch through, that wall. So close. Well, I guess this isn't really that big of a deal, because we're thinking another PTZ is gonna have to be up here somewhere anyway. So let me go right up here. That's where we pulled cables, and then see if I can get over here somewhere. All right. Woo! The attic. I don't want to be an attic. I'm not climbing through here. Well, actually, yes, I am. I don't have to go through over top of the sanctuary. All the cables are here. I found what I believe a direct drop down. I'm gonna need to get my fish tape. I gotta sit back and think. I see a way to get down there, because there's the brick wall, but then it's stuck out maybe about by an inch to where it has drywall on the other side. That's what I've punched through. It looks like, man, I need to get from up here. Or at least have a mask on or something. Let me get down here, because there's too much dust up here. All right, so I see where that is, a straight shot from here. Now, as much as I don't want to go through this wall, I could, because that's the easier way. I could come down this side, or measure over the distance of this and punch down there, and hopefully get a cable down that way, and then punch through the wall again. So what I think I'm gonna do is, a good thing is I only have to run one cable, so I might just try and punch a hole through here just to see where I'm at. From there, and then maybe punch another one up here and see if I see that. If so, we're good to go. And then I also climbed up over here so I can punch a single hole up, run the extra cable that I got here on the floor up there, and then while I'm up there, just pull everything over and join them right above that crawl space. And then what we're also gonna do is, so that's where I was originally. I can get to about right here. So what I'm gonna do, and it looks like there's a brick wall right there too, so I'm kind of limited. What I might do is, if I can find this, probably put the other camera jack right about there, and then feed another SDI cable there, feed the control cable there. And I think we may be able to do that, and then electrical should be easy for them to just tape off of that and put another outlet right there. So that's the plan. All right, so we had a slight change of plans. We drilled a hole here. So the idea is, one of the speakers is gonna be here. We're gonna run an XLR or whatever type of cable to connect their speakers up under here. Then it will come up through that hole and plug into the wall cap. Now, they're also said their pastor wanted to have 2 monitors on either side of here. Me personally, I don't think it's needed, but that's what they asked for. So I have this here, and we're gonna run some old-fashioned cable similar to the egg at my church, and solder on the connections to the XLRs here. And then we're gonna have to fish those cables up and back over there and back down there. We are not doing that today, but I did want to put this stuff in place because once they start putting the carpet and everything like that, that's going to be a hassle. I need to get back here as fast as possible. I have some cables that were left over at Antioch. I'm going to use at least one of those for an XLR cable over here. That should be fine. And then regular cable should be fine for here. I would love to do another wall cat here. That might make it easier because then I just got to fish another shielded Cat 5e cable here and back over. That would make it simple because it's going to be just for speakers, so I don't need the wall cat 8 for that. I can just use the one for speaker connections, which I believe is male connections will go here. Well, it would have to be a male and female. So if I switch them up backwards, I just got to switch them on the other side. So I think I might do that because I think that would be easier. Yeah, and I can put some temporary Ethernet cable in right now just as a fishing line to do what I need to do here. So I might do that. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot. I have that there and I have my fishing tape up there. So we need you to see where that is in the attic. Yay, there is my fish tape. So we are good to go. Might not even need to pull all the cables. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm still gonna see this right there is where that outlet is. I'm gonna come on the other side of this and come down. I'll be inside the closet and we can go from there. So now I just need to pull over an SDI cable over here and the blue Ethernet cable for the control. Oh, y'all can't even see it. I just need to pull over the SDI cable over here and the control cable, the blue Cat 6, and fish it down. All right, so we got our cable. We need to drill through here, but we already have a punch through. It's directly into that slot. We have all our other cables right here, so we'll come back and most of the work needs to be done there. We have this cable fished up, plenty of other cable up there to tap into. Oh, excuse me. I need to, like I said, I need to get a bigger plate to go for there. That's been done. That's been done. Got a new hole for the sound. Trying to mute the music, and then we got this taped off. All right, a whole lot more people are there, so that's why I need to hurry up and get out there. Left my mask here in the car, so holding breath trying to get out of here. But let me talk to Alicia, schedule when we're gonna come back, because we had to run some more cable, but hey, that's the way it is. This should be a whole lot easier for the sound, but I really don't feel it's needed. The only thing we really got to do is run an XLR cable to go from that from the wall cat under the pulpit into the other location for the other speaker, and we'll address the other monitors and stuff like that later. So we did a full day, so I'm gonna shut this down and we'll be talking to y'all tomorrow. Later.